So, welcome back everyone. This is Dave here with my continuing venture with my brother-in-law Hogfater Jhon, who shall be joining me later as we continue in our rogue trader adventure. Last time we had just gotten here to where Solomon had overtaken the governor's palace to basically say what's happened to the tithe. What were we going to do next? Hope you and your regiment can take care of yourselves. All the episode's busy quelling the riots. Greetings, your lordship. Tech priest Quasis Cram claims you have not been doing enough to ensure the safety of the Aptus Mechanicus monastery. With a heavy sigh, the governor wearily covers his face with his hand. Of course he does. That tech priest is very insistent. I ordered a squad to dispatch to the holy Cambrium of the I'm not going to pronounce half these things correctly. They haven't been heard from. I'm afraid this is all I can do under the present circumstances. I've not have a single soldier spared to the capital. Lower the voice. Oh, come, we got to do it. You didn't steal the ship, did you? Not you too. I swear on the golden throne and the blood of all the martyrs, I'll never consider committing such an act. Please, your lordship, don't insult me with your suspicions. Right, where's me journal? Lord Captain leaves nice to put through the chaos stream, find the government resource. So that's now complete. Looking for trouble. A matter of the utmost importance led the interrogator of the Inquisition. Go to the Riker system. Government to the trade to the hallowed enter claims him. Okay. Enter the aspects mechanicus sacred reactor according to the rebel forces. Gustavus Norris. Oh yeah, that one I didn't do. Okay, so I've got to do Creston and Vermont. Find the Archmagus in the monastery. So I've got to go to a monastery. Right. Okay. Let's move forward. Oh yeah, I've got myself. I've got the turn to void ship. Turn to void ship. That might help heal our battle sister who had a crippling injury. Foxmaster. Permission to report, Lord Captain. Over the past few days, I've received several messages from different decks complaining about anomalous behaviours in the ship's cogitators and servitors. The machine spirits are restless and rebellious, and no tech liberty or ritual or purification can rid them of this. The tech beasts can deal with the vessel systems, but the servitors, they're making errors in their task, disobeying orders, changing the assigned rituals, and sometimes downright freezers in for trance. Lord Captain, occurrences such as these have caused by errors in the cogitator calculations, or have been other sensible explanation. I beseech you not to take after those who whisper about the ship being cursed or possessed. Oh, don't start, old man. All these particular happenings have long since turned into local legends. A door slams shut, a lantern starts flickering. Folk are growing used to all that, so our resident ghosts decided up in our day and telling you things will only get worse from here. Oh, this sounds really good. We're having failing technical issues. The technocrats inspected the servitors and concluded they posed no danger. According to the servants of the Omnissiah, such behaviour is caused either by echoes of the mind, not completely eliminated, or by manifestations of the machine's spirit. will. Nevertheless, the faulty servitors make the crew task considerably more difficult, and High Factotum Jadis Dark would like to discuss how we should deal with the defective properly. He is awaiting your audience on the bridge. Cool. So I've points of interest startup button, so I can go back into here for the the thing. You know, I don't want voice chip management. The Inquisitor, which I'll do next. But first, we need to go to the bridge and sort out this mess. Sort out this mess. And there's a mess. It needs sorting. We just wait for it to load in, and then we'll sort out the issue which is affecting my servitors. Hopefully with our new tech priest. He should be somewhat able. Where is he? You want to talk to me? Vegas informed me about a problem with the servitors. What's happened? You see, your lordship, the ship's servitors have been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and more erratically with no meaning or purpose. Had it been a routine technical fault, I would have decided the fate of these servitors myself, but as deemed it necessary to notify you, I do not wish to hide such irregularities from the Lord Captain. If you wish to observe the servitors' unusual behaviour before you decide their fate, this can be arranged. The majority of the defective units have been delivered to one of the storage compartments pending your decision. Pascal Huberman expressed the desire to be present during the inspection. Should it be carried out, I suppose the expertise of an extreme Magos may come in handy. I wish to look at these servitors before deciding their fate. As you wish, your lordship. Would you like the Yes, Pascal shall come with me. As your lordship commands. Sector, date unavailable. Region, date unavailable. Location, Von Volantis flagship, lower decks. Material, report of a tech phenomenon that was observed during the Lord Captain's visit to the bay AKN 108 from the words of the High Factorium Javis Dorux. When his lordship arrived at the scene, he found the servitors in the same position that they had assembled after they had been corralled into the bay, all standing in long spiraling line and facing the centre of their strange formation. The moment his lordship crossed the threshold of the bay, their bodies jerked in motion all as one as if obeying a command. The servitors turned to face the Lord Captain. The technomats tasked with overseeing the defensive units reacted with reach for their weapons, but the servitors went still just as abruptly, staring at his lordship with vacant eyes. All present held their breath, disturbed by this sight. We waited for the Lord Captain to speak. His lordship, Ignis von Valancius, gestured for his Engineer Prime to study the surveyors. The Engineer Prime slowly waded into the motionless ranks of servitors, peering into their faces and checking their readings. There was no haste in Pascal's actions. With measuring diligence, he inspected every single unit in his path, and bioelectric players were his companions to this investigation. The examination confirmed the technomat's initial hypnosis. The servitor's soul, or rather the souls of the people they once were, had awakened. Not yet fully conscious of their past and present, these half-machines could nonetheless feel primal emotions and sensories such as fear and pain. This undesirable consequence of shoddy performance laboratories most rarely observed, and yet for some unknown reason it occurred in every single one of the surveyors gathered in the bay. I demand a report. The Techmit's long-winded and detailed report could have been summarized in a single key point. Despite the servers' noble behavior, they were quite capable of carrying out the task, and furthermore, the circumstances did not call for their termination. Let's go that way. Taking a step forward. Immediately, the servitors, each and every one of them, stepped towards the Lord Captain in perfect unison. They mimicked his movements with frightening precision. The road trader halted in his pace, and after a moment's thought, waved his hand at the servitors, just as synchronously repeated that gesture as well. When the royal captain turned quizzicaly to the tech marines, so did the servitors, as in mocking him. Whenever the Lord Captain did, be it an incline of the head, a wave of the hand, or a step to the side, the defected units repeated it without a moment's delay, or hesitation, like a grotesque marionette controlled by an unseen puppeteer. We observed this mime unfold in distress benefit for nearly a minute, until the servers finally came to a stop. Not sensing any threat from them, the road trader approached with confidence. Examine the servitors. As High Factorum, it was I who promoted that the entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord Captain. As we stepped closer, we noticed, fascinating irrationally, the servers' pupils, normally still, were shaking wildly. Their bulging veins were pulsing under the copper coils inscribed with their past offices, as if those mindless half-machines were looking in a perpetual state of extreme tension. A visibly shaken technomat behind us proposed that the human souls have awakened within the servitor's body after a long slumber deep within their lobotomized brains. Formerly benefit of intelligence, they had already attained awareness, feeling, and understanding. This is unusual and also not good. After a pause, the technomat added that the servitors used to function properly, and that no one had been able to explain the change to their behavior. His gaze still strode on the motionless but animate half machines and half people. The Lord Captain stepped away from the servitors. Let's do a dismantlization and a thingy-majiggy. A group of technocrats hurried to act upon the Lord Captain's command. The servitor's mechanic parts were separated with clinks, snaps, and hisses. The structure between its wrinkled pale flesh and its arguments were laid distinguishably bare. We watched the techmats do their work and could see every centimetre of the servitor's stiff muscles abound with valves and cavities pierced by countless cords and tubes. The dismantled and analysis complete, the techmat concluded that the unit was in working order. Nothing in the desiccated body that lay before us could provide any insight to the reason behind the defects. I should make note of one more thing. At that moment, all of us present discovered that not just the eyes, but the hands and heads of some of the servitors were now shaking too, as if some of the mechanical servitors were overcome with some primordial terror. Decision time. His lordship looked at me, unwavering resolve. It was with confidence that the wretched me out of the nightmare spook that had tensely observed the scene before me. The Lord Captain came this over. Ironcast, dispose of the servitors so that the human souls may be released from this torment. Senator Dogmatic, send the servitors back to Tor as they had toiled before, for they had not paid for the duty of crimes of the past and did not deserve chemistry. To destroy the servitors for what's happening to to leave the servitors to we'll go Ironclad because that's what we are. The Lord Captain command was extremely post haste. All defective units were incinerated in furnaces and their remains were expelled into the void. The crew was provided with replacement servitors and soon forgot all about the destroyed units' participants, yet this incident haunts my memories to this day. With the fate of the defective servitors decided, nothing could now distract the Lord Captain from his mission. I love that they have these little book bits, which is so different to like a normal cutscene, as it's somebody's journal, which is really quite cool. The first time I saw it was with the last boss fight with the giant mirror. I want to talk briefly to the Vox Master, see if there's any rumours that she has for me. Had Vox Spirits brought you anything interesting? No. Okay, so let us venture back forth to the Star Mat and find the Inquisitor. The Interrogator Inquisitor, of course. This is on Rykad Menoris. So we've done the bunker, starport. We need to go to that bit. We'll take all these guys. We don't need another Psyker here. We've got all the base guys. We definitely need Pascal. We definitely need Imbrus, Albert, Angelia, Jhon, of course, the Hogfater, and Castelia. That is a team. That is the team. See what we can find out is happening with the sacred bit of the Omnissiah. Okay. We'll cover the landing area, your lordship. Glory to the Von Valansis dynasty. Oh, need to select everyone. Let's back to the void ship. Let's have a look. Awareness, 100%. Judging by the dead people's equipment, they were the same wardens that the government sent to the monastery's aid. Okay. So it looks like they were jumped. There's nothing in the immediate area that looks out of place. Let's do a quick tab. Oh, there's some goods. Remember to press tab to do the goods. Collect all the goods. Any more goods? Oh, there's a Law Imperium thing over here.
Perfect.
Lay people unworthy of entering the Hallows could have been very sad that said their prayers next to this altar. Ah, okay, so the people that weren't allowed into the churches. Because for reasons. Steps. To the hollowed halls. And you can tell it's a Mechanicus one. It's got lots of glowy blue, purple electricity stuff. Monastery. There you go. Words. Okay. Into the monastery. You go. Open the gate, Pascal, please. Nice, the biometric him awakens the gate's mechanisms. In we go. Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce this place properly, so we're just going to call it the Tech Monastery, okay? Into the Tech Monastery we go. Autosave complete. The heretics were killed swiftly and ruthlessly. They never had time to reach their weapons. Okay.
Venture forth.
Glory be to the current of the motive force. May its dulcet light shine in our nospheric coronas. May its vitality nourish our augments. May its purity wash over our imperatives and engrams.
That is a prayer to the machine god if ever heard one.
The monastery supplies power to several major hive cities on Rykad. Hidden somewhere in the depths of this building is a reactor of monstrous, unfathomable power.
Its power is without fathom. A mercifully quick electric shock was not what killed this cultist. His face is considered with pain as if he was tortured. Oh, that's nice. I can't even see what that says. You note that the wire junctions are often marked with the symbol of a key that appears to connect two lines. Okay. to the door. That way. So to the... towards the door? No wounds on the heretic's body, but his face is controlled and tear. His eyes are bloodshot from ruptured vessels. Oh, that sounds nice. Ah!
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last electro-priest you killed, where did you find him?
Burn in the fire of Jhon, servant of the corpse emperor.
And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
I think we found the guy. I think we found the guy. The tall, dark-haired man sizes you up with a quick glance. A supernatural chill is making the air around him crackle softly. The exterior fabric of his jacket is stitched with gold thread and marked by several reddish-brown stains. A forced sword and vox hang from his belt, and the emblem of the Holy Inquisition glitters on his chest. Yep, I think we found the guy. You try to focus on the man in front of you, but you cannot shake the image of the deadly torture he inflicted on his victims. Your pulse quickens, blood pouring in your ears and sweat beading the sin. Seneschal, is this the chap we're supposed to find for the Lord Inquisitor? Is this the chap we're supposed to find for the Lord Inquisitor? The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects.
And in this, we must be like him. My greetings to you, fellow servant of the Master of Mankind. I am Interrogator Heinrichs van Kalox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Rogue trader Ignis von Valancius.
Von Valancius. To the best of my knowledge, that dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora von Valancius. Has there been a change of circumstances?
I see that you take no end of pleasure in your job. I better introduce myself and I'm already being grilled. Theodora is dead, slain by enemies of humankind. Can this conversation wait for bedtime? Here, Lord Inquisitor's orders. Theodora is dead is what we're going to go with.
The news is lamentable. My condolences. And I presume the heir to the sacred warrant of trade and the lofty title of rogue trader is none other than yourself. Well then, what precisely has brought you to the sanctum of the Omnissiah?
And we're going to go with number 1, which is to collect you and orders from the Lord Inquisitor to offer any assurances you may require, after which and provide you safe passage to fall aboard my ship.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
I mean, he's an Inquisitor, so we can technically do that, and I can't really say no.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're addressing a rogue trader.
Yeah, but he's a member of the Inquisition.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium subjects.
That's true.
Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
Nicely put.
You are familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor.
Oh, he recognizes her.
I came to Rykab Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny.
As you did.
My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions.
Yep. Definitely, Inquisitor. I can see where you're going with that.
Someone by the name of Aurora is
Mm-hmm.
leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the special efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Dang it, that's not good, because this reactor is so powerful, it would basically tear the planet asunder.
Blasphemous insanity.
Yeah, the tech priest is not happy. As Hanix von Koluk speaks, you suddenly notice the way he's looking at you, with his eyes slightly narrowed, as if he's peering into your soul, a soul that is touched by the gift of sorcery. The change in your expression does not escape the interrogator's notice, and you see the corner of his mouth twitch. He must have instantly recognized a fellow psyker. Precisely what were you doing at the monastery?
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish.
Yeah, I
The
saw.
monastery is swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
Yep, we saw. What did you do to him?
I convinced him to cooperate. I can influence living bodies, and I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins.
Okay, let's help you with Aurora, because we don't want this planet going boom.
Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base.
I mean, we should be. We've been fighting this close for a while now.
I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Okay. Right, so you need to come in. Right. We need to decide who is going to come with us and who is going to stay. We need the Inquisitor. We need Pascal. We obviously need myself. We've got Aberland. Got Argenta. I mean, he's a psych as well, so let's keep Cassia out of it for a minute. The fighter's body is still warm, and if you bled to death a few minutes ago. Is there anything in here? Yes, there's loot. Collect the loot. The hard, uncomfortable summer medication bed is equipped with natural ports and connections to the sleeper to the monastery's cogitator network. And you've got some levels up. You are a warrior. Based on strength. Okay, let's see what we can do with you. Let's go with the Entourage of Slaughter, and we'll up your weapon strength. Weapon skill, sorry. We'll go with Sworn Enemy. And then we'll go Crows, because you're a Inquisitor, so why not? Once again, we'll improve your weapon skill. And we'll go... yeah, decide to increase your armor. Corrals again. And we'll go Yeah, contempt. And then daring breach. Daring breach grants a +10 movement points to the end of turn. 10 to combat. The one against first performance. Feature kill. For round, the war becomes priority target. This turn the war's most. Let's go with the daring breach, and we'll give you desolation, and then we'll up your toughness. Nice. Let's go to inventory and see what you've got. Got a standard flank crest, which is 25 armor. You got a staff, but you can. You got a force sword and a auto pistol. Okay, that's pretty good. And you got obviously a staff. Let's give you some grenades. Let's give you gas cloud grenades. Not like I'll ever use them. Blinding grenades. And let's give you that monocle. Let's give you that monocle to up your intelligence and do good for your law, Xenos and Imperium. Anything else we want to give you? Fire grenade. Because why not? There we go. Fire grenade. Anything else in this room? Nope. Okay, so we now have the Inquisitor with us. Goods. Collect all the goods. Trophies were packed as cargo. Nice.
Let's see this through.
We can't go that way. Or can we?
Your execution is assured.
You have been ambushed.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
Oh, they were around that way. There's no way I could go into them anyway.
My faith strengthens me.
That's fine. He's got a shield. Abalad.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Ooh, ouch. Oh yeah, you've got Flamer. Is that one within Flamer range? No, you do have a bolter though, sister. Controlled shot. Oh no, it's only if you're doing a thingy. Is that able to go like that? It is. Let's go! Burst fire.
Deeds is worthless.
Nice, sister. Very nice.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Run and gun.
I
To
will
that.
lead this battlefield in righteous fury.
Or not. Unconscious.
Duty go hand in hand.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Okay. There was no other way around this, was there? No, there was no other way around. Is there any way to increase my dodge chance? Ow. Let's take out that one. Right. End the turn there. You've got no line of sight on anyone else, but that guy up there. Let's go
Not a problem for me.
to that, and then Ignis take down that one. Nice shot, Ignis. What's that? Just gonna throw out electricity. Don't want anyone else getting injured. We've already got one person down as it is, which is great. Hendrik.
I can make it.
Charge.
But of course, Lord, nothing stands against me.
Right. We want to endure
Throne's glory.
to make sure that we don't get any more injuries. Pascal. End your turn there. Abelard.
My place is at the fore.
Go there. And can you do
Let
medkit?
Your
You
assistance
can.
is much appreciated.
at your beck and
Brace. Endure. End. Nice dodging. Nice dodging. Nice dodging. Oh, the dodging from the Inquisitor today.
With purpose.
Ignis, move up. Set the guy on fire. And then we'll exploit weakness
This.
and analyze
Done.
and turn. Right, the electricity has started, stopped even, so let's move up with that. Give an extra turn to Hendrik.
Easy.
Hendrik. Burst fire. Oh well. And end Jhn's turn. Really, cultist fighter? Really? Really?
Naturally.
Do you mind? Gonna do some endurance. What's this do? Ah, +1 resolve. The word of the Emperor. Ah, we'll give that to Abelard. And right, Pascal. Move you up. Analyze. No, just end your turn. Abelard.
Follow my lead.
And then charge.
It will be done.
Nicely done, Abelard. How do we turn that off then?
Is that? The battle formation is broken.
Ow.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Ow.
Nothing you didn't stand a chance.
You go down, please.
Everyone, step
After that.
aside.
Out of range. It's just an endure then.
Throne's glory.
Okay. Pascal. Move up, please. Can you do a boulder shot? You can. But it's a miss. Abelard. Let's move you there. Do an endure. And end. Cover. Cover.
Let's see how they
Up into
respond
cover.
to this.
And then we want to do a shot. Try and take you
Suits my
down.
purposes.
Nice. Okay, so that needs to be done before the next one. Okay.
I need a foothold.
Up to that. What's this do? Does stuff. Okay. Yeah, you're not a shooter. You're not a shooter. This has been discovered. You are not a shooter.
Let's see to it.
Pascal.
My vow is to serve.
Precise attack. Let's try and get the
Insignificant value.
nicely done. Getting rid of that guy. So we can go there. Basically action surge.
No matter the cost.
I'm gonna go there.
Tested tactics are the best ones.
And then we want to go charging into him.
Victory is imminent.
And then we can do our melee attack.
One fewer time.
And then into
I've seen
cover.
worse battles than this in my time.
Stay with our shield. Do our endure.
Negligible.
Is he too far away? No, it's not.
Problem for me.
But he misses. Can I do... bring it down? No. Hendrik. Up to
I'll
there,
put my
please.
psychic abilities to use.
And then, is he too far away? He's not. But you're not going to hit him. Endure.
Naturally.
Pascal. Stay where you are. Abelard.
A tactically sound approach.
Move up into cover. Switch to your pistol.
At your beck and call.
Nice. Switch back to your blade. You can't charge him. No, so endure.
Will be done.
The cover's gone.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Cover. Hendrik. Just endure and stay where you are. Pascal, move up a bit.
Tactical imperative dictates.
Okay. Abelard, can you now charge?
I will
Yes.
do my duty. Reduced to dust.
Beautiful. Not great, because we have 2 people now with crippling injuries. Awareness 90%.
My soul shall become like fire.
Get the stuff, please, guys. Towards.
I'm at your service.
Wait for that to stop doing the crazy lightning stuff. Abelard.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treaties
Med
on
kit.
Practica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though,
Administration is a holy task.
There we go. Medkit on. Magenta. So what's she got? She's got broken ribs. Lovely. Head trauma. And a crippled arm. And I've got broken ribs. Lovely. Happy days. Then we do have some levels up. Tide of Excellence. We'll go Tide of Excellence. We can no longer go logical tech use. Awareness is 30. Lawn Pyramid is 50. Lawsiness is 50. Medicine is 50. Lord Warp is 50. Let's go Medicine with you. Abelard. Let's go Breakthrough. Okay, slash cannot be used the same word as charge. Forceful strike, one word gathers all the might for crushing strike. The one releases a terrifying screen, drawing the attention. We'll do that. And what's this? Ready to serve. Nice, we'll do that one. Stronger together, gaining a bonus. The sister, we want to dash. And we'll up her awareness. Monsieur Jhon. Yeah, personal oversight. And we'll go willpower. Pascal. Instant exposure costs 0 AP. And we'll go awareness. And as for our Inquisitor, we'll go breakthrough. No, we'll go Shield of the Emperor. Because that looks pretty good. Enemies adjacent to Psycho suffer plus 10% more damage. First time momentum reaches 200 per Psycho's turn, focusing plus 5 characteristic. Clear heals over anyone within the Psycho's line of sight, includes Psycho itself. Increases. Okay. We go with Hymns of Hatred. Nice.
The Emperor favors me today.
The dead heretics are suspiciously different from the others. The symbols on their clothes are drawn wrongly and standard issue military uniforms through the blasphemous tatters. Okay. Bodies of cursed cults have been fully forced by an arc of force. In short, electric stuff is bad. Electric stuff is very bad. Oof. A crowd of cultists have surrounded a tech priest, crucified upon a mechanism. A withering whisper repeated by 100 voices befriends into some blasphemous enchantment. Powerful discharges of the motive force run through the machine, causing the unfortunate prisoner's body to converse brutally and forcing woeful cries and pains from his lips. The tech priest's hoarse voice echoes under the ceiling. In the clawed clutches of stagnation, In the shackles of Erase Zero, under the Iron Wing, let the cycle be discontinued. Pascal's motors sprung into combat mode extensively, and Raffle Rattle comes to the Fox. I'm registering a severe violation of the priority protocol. The blessed Owlcat have been captured by heretics and is being tortured. And you must save the Tit Priest. You can use blasphemous clothing as disguise. I recognize we're going to sabotage the power units, overloading them and cleansing the hall of heretics. A line of discharges has shared the corpses, corpses. Whiffs of smoke rise from their empty eye sockets, where conduits have evaporated. Their clothes, covered in the blood of innocents, are cruelly painted over with emblems of the arch enemy. I shudder with disgust at the mere thought of having to touch clothing adored with unholy symbols, let alone wear it. It's the first steps for fulfilling a smaller compromise with the evil leads to something greater. It's a truly noble way, Rogue Trader. Signs of the arch enemy are not just painted symbols, but conduits of its will. The words of their prayers, even spoken without faith, their coats of arms, even definitely worn. All this increases the presence of ruinous powers near you, drawing the corrupting attentions. Okay, what is the essence of your plan? Using a legislative activation for the power units of the locomotion command, a throne would have direct the motive force created by the blessed reactor into the hall. The destructive service will keeping its output within set perimeters, but upon reaching an order to increase it to peak values, it will then turn this place into an electric trap. You disguise yourself by donning these tattered rags. The only reason disgrace is that duty unfulfilled, the rest is merely supernatural attrition. Do you realise this sounds like suicide? That statement is true, then what you propose to flee? I've tried to employ the behaviour strategy in the past and it brought me sole relief. I will not allow corruption to touch you. You will fast ourselves in faith and kill every last traitor to the golden throne. Gonna have to go dogmatic because yeah. So be it. May the Messiah protect the blessed Owlcat in the coming battle. Death to the blasphemers. What are you doing all the way back here?
Onward to victory.
Can I get a preemptive shot off?
Let's set this in motion. Challenging
Yes, I can get a preemptive shot off. Right, we want... Let's get you behind some cover. Avalad, let's get you front and center. Magenta, you're not looking so good. Let's put Jhon there. Pascal, pop you there. And the Inquisitor will pop that side. Oh, there's a lot of
Just a minor setback.
there's a lot of heretics. Okay, maybe sneaking might have been the option.
I'll endure this.
A lot. 26 of them. Oh my word. I may have made a slight Misjudgment.
Easy. As said, so done.
Right, and then
I
pop
know
him.
what to do. That is how it's done.
One less heretic.
Chaos guides me. Ah! Chaos guides me.
I think we might need to do some like fun things. Right. Oh, we got a nice line here. Magenta. Well, we got controlled shot. Let's go flamer. No. Bolter. Ah, I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo.
Doubt is for the weak.
Tell me she can't just peer around that corner and do a flamer attack. Really? What about a grenade?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yes! Grenade!
Faith
We'll do
without
that.
deeds is worthless.
Alright. We now know that doing grenades is definitely the way forward. Let's just do that at all costs.
Nothing of value.
Nice. And then we want to do bring it down on Avalard. Avalard then charge that heretic. Shield bash the heretic. Thank you, and
Victory is imminent.
brace for impact. Nothing else we can do this time. Right, we are now on to Hendrik. Right, we've got those two there. Got that guy there. So let's move Hendrik to here. We'll then do his rapid fire. No, we won't. We'll do Voice of the Emperor.
Let's see to it.
We'll then do Sworn Enemy to
But of
you.
course, Lord Captain.
We'll do
I won't object to it.
Shield of the Emperor. And we will then do a single shot to that Goldner. We really need to get you something better than a pistol. Hi, Flora! Thank you for lurking. Concentrating on lots of people who want to do much damage to the world. So I'm showing them the power of teamwork. Precise attack, please. Now, Chaos Fighter goes there. That one there. Burst fire. Lovely done. Lovely done. Well done. Right, Pascal, well done. Well done, Pascal.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Yeah, well, you won't be ruinous anymore. Avalar, do a quick slashy slash on that, please. Thank you. Now do a charge Up here, please. Endure. Endure. And you'll turn us over. Now, they're still a nice tight grouping. They are. No, they're going up. That one's going up.
I won't go down easy.
Yeah, they're doing lots of shooting. Lots of shooting. Okay. Let us free up the sister. Okay, let's move there then.
Step ahead.
Instead, let's free up the sister.
Set this in costly mistake.
Nice. Nicely done. Right, I need to get these guys. So I need to move. How far can she throw a grenade? Oh, it's only a frag grenade. So not that far from there. So she would need to go to here. So let's go there. Let's go that way for dash. And then we'll do a frag grenade down there. Nice. Run and gun. Go to there. And then we'll flame that way. Flaming on! What's this? Work out. Another lot of flames. And again.
As the Emperor eradicated.
Lovely job, sister. Lovely job. Right, we have in our vicinity some people. So Avalard, first of all. Get this cultist done, please. Thank you. And then we can toughen you up. Love giving the people extra turns. Right. Got all those people down there that you can really want to take out.
Suits my purposes.
You missed. Go next to that cultist then.
Is on our side.
Right. Shield of Faith. Word of the Emperor.
Let's see to it.
Psychic Force. What's this one?
I'll see our foes obliterated.
Lovely.
I won't object to it.
Take that down. Let's get our meta guy down here.
Everyone, step aside.
Charge.
Be gone.
Cleave. Ah. Just normal attack.
Let's see to it.
Nicely done. Pascal. Let's move you there. We'll get you to precise attack so you don't do any friendly fire. Then do a single bolt shot there, please. Thank you. What's that do? Machine spirit banishment. Analyze. And weakness policy, please. Right, we are actually filling them down. Abelard. There, please. And how far can you charge?
I'd rather not.
You can get there. Nice.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
Oh, nicely done, Abelard. Oh, the burning effects. That's what the system is there for.
My faith strengthens me.
That's fine, you just go to the physical person, it's fine. You're trying to shoot me. It's fine. We'll go here. And then we'll use our ignite ability
Done and done.
to do that. Right.
God Emperor,
There, please, sister.
be the fire in my heart.
And
I'll do it.
really. And go there. Greetings, Hogfather.
Greetings, Libby.
Ha-
Lord Captain B.
How goes the things?
Good, good.
I've just come across this.
I did have to stay home to sort out a thing and just get attacked.
That's alright.
I somehow set off my camera on the first.
So it's,
But I have been watching.
that's okay.
Always watching, dude.
I know you are. That's one of the jobs of a commissar, is it not? To
Indeed.
always watch.
Oh, you're inside the electric plant.
Yes. I didn't go the sneaky way. I went the
That's fair. There is something we need. There's a puzzle we need to solve before we can leave the electric plant
that's okay.
because it has a lightning gun.
Definitely a good thing then. I'll let you get yourself sort of,
It's loading up my game.
ready and all that.
Mm.
Well, I try and I get these cultists to
Oh,
I will
dear
do my
lord.
duty.
What happened to your characters?
I found the electric stuff.
Oh, that delight.
Yeah, and because it was an ambush, I couldn't set up or anything like that because I didn't see the guys and I didn't find another way around, or didn't see another way around. So it's like, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the it's not great.
But I found Hendrik.
I won't object to it.
And I found that frag grenades were quite useful in this fight.
Oh, frag grenades are so useful. They're one of those, you know, like the typical D&D thing of like you don't want to use resources
Yeah.
because you don't know.
When you're going to need them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been quite useful to actually do that.
I'm not interested.
Yeah, this is like this is kind of like the if we're looking at it from a purely
It will be done.
like gameplay focused view, this is the final dungeon of this area.
Okay.
And then there's another encounter before you leave, but you can just like go around and do all the different things around the zone before around the solar system before we actually have to leave, so that's good.
Yeah, definitely good.
Like the final boss of Act 1 isn't in here.
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
I will give you control of some guys in a minute.
No, no, it's fine. I get it. Combat is the tone of focus.
Not a problem for me.
Once I figure out how to do that as well. Things in the menu somewhere. Right, down goes that cultist. Right, there's 26 of them.
Yep.
Right.